Thank you for having me. Um, it comes in waves. It's very surreal. But um, it I keep thinking in my head, there's gonna be a time where I've been without my husband longer than I've been with him, and it it hurts a lot. We met in college. He was in a fraternity, and we just became really good friends. We would actually go on double dates with like significant others that we had had in college, and he was just always my go-to person. He had a really amazing way of making everyone feel safe, and his smile and his hugs just made you feel really secure. And like around 2011, had we were just like, why haven't we been dating each other this entire time? And it just was like, oh, this is why we didn't like each other's exes. So we um we started dating, and I remember him saying to me, he took me to dinner one night and he said, you're my end game. This is it. So I'm in this for for good. And he was my best friend, and he was just funny. He was like a really goofy guy, and he was very quiet at times, but he was just, he loved you and he cared about you, you knew it, and there was no way to doubt that. And he was just an infectious person. He just loved everyone and was so pure, so pure. Yeah, yeah. We make cute babies. Yeah, they're Brayden is our son. He is 2.5, and Penelope is 10 months old. Yeah, they had always said with the hospital, if you don't hear from us, it's a good thing. And they would give us daily updates. And of course, you could always call and check in. And I would call multiple times a day, and I would FaceTime. And he was, as this last week had progressed, was being taken off the sedatives more and more. So he was much more alert, and he could nod his head yes and no and point, and was able to answer my yes and no questions. And Tuesday, they trialed him off the ventilator in the sense that they took the pressure away. So he was really just breathing on his own. And the idea was Wednesday morning, he would go off the oxygen part of it, trial it for the day. And then I was told Thursday or Friday he would be off the ventilator completely. And I spoke with the nurse Tuesday at 9 o'clock, and she said he did fantastic, and he did tired at the end, and that they gave him a little bit of a sedative to sleep. And I asked if I should FaceTime him or let him rest, and she said, you know what, why don't we let him rest, and I'll tell him you called, and if he wakes up, I'll call you. But we just didn't want to set him off. And 2:04 Wednesday morning, I woke up to my phone ringing, and it was the hospital. And before I even answered it, I just said, "Oh God."